DJ was a very unique young man. He was athletic, handsome as heck, loved to tweak his dad. Not a day went by that I couldn't do something that he could make humor out of it, and he was right. He was extremely close to his mother. He and Peggy were inseparable. And he was very close to his sister, Kelly. He loved people. He loved kids. He loved his friends. He loved family. He got to know people so easily for a young person. He was always looking out for the kids that seemed to be a little less popular or not as well taken care of or had some adversity. Just a natural sense of looking out for others.
The morning after we hired Dana Altman, I got a call from David Sokol, and he said, "You probably don't know who I am," which was incorrect, "but you just hired DJ's favorite coach in Dana Altman." And I said, "Well, tell me about DJ." DJ was 12 years old, and he said, "DJ is so excited, and we have to get good tickets to men's basketball." So I said, "Well, I think we can take care of you." So I told Dana the story, and Dana said, "What a great story. We need to meet with DJ." And so we met with this 12-year-old, I would call him a boy because he was 12, but he was more mature than most 30-year-olds. So we decided that we would meet with DJ on a somewhat regular basis. And so that's where the relationship started.
DJ had dreamed on going to college at Creighton University. In fact, he had been accepted, and unfortunately, he graduated from high school but didn't make it to the fall. DJ used to, with one of his buddies, sneak into the old practice Venardi Center through a door that they didn't lock, and they found out, and sneak in and watch the practices. And DJ felt that they didn't have adequate resources for the basketball team, and arranged a luncheon without either Bruce Rasmussen or Dana Altman or me knowing that the other were going to be there. And it got us to help provide some support for one of the programs that they were trying to do. That was DJ. I mean, he was a finagler, and he would find a way to help something that he felt needed to be helped.
We just had a lunch, and we'd had a great conversation, and it was like a week or two later where DJ called and asked if we could go to lunch again and if he could bring his mom and dad. DJ told us about, the Hodgkin's disease and what he would be going through. And it's hard to imagine someone at 16 finding that kind of news and then handling it in the mature way that DJ handled it. And through that couple-year period where he really battled the disease, you just saw the character with which he handled it, that he was more concerned about how you were feeling than him. The focus was always on you, and the disease was just something that, God gave him to battle.
One of the things I'll never forget, and it helped us enormously, but at DJ's funeral, we knew about half of the people there. The other half were telling us stories about how DJ had helped one of their friends' children in Boy Scouts, or had stopped by after school to help a young man deal with some issue. People we'd never met, and issues we'd never heard of. When an 18-year-old has had that kind of effect that hundreds of people came to his funeral that his parents had never met, just recognition of how extraordinary he was as a young man.
I have a picture of him that's right by my phone and my computer, so I see DJ. And the reality just causes you to focus in terms of, what would DJ think about what I'm doing? What would DJ think about what I'm saying? It's a real reminder to me is to have the right attitude.
One of the reasons we think this scholarship and DJ's name makes sense coordinated with the Salvation Army is every element of our society, rich or poor, black or white, what religion you are, anything else, you're going to experience adversity in your life. And the Salvation Army is there for all of those people all the time. And so the Salvation Army, and I think our son, in many ways, had a lot of the same heart.
I think one of the favorite things that I heard about DJ is what his dad said, that he just wanted to look out for those who had no voice. I think that's what makes it such a perfect match for the Salvation Army. We say we want to preach the gospel and meet human need in His name without discrimination, and that's exactly what we do as the Salvation Army, and that's exactly what DJ would have wanted us to do.
What we would hope for the scholars is that they come away with the recognition that they're special. They've done a lot and they've been through a lot or they wouldn't be here. They deserve to be honored, and they've got a lot of people on their side. One thing that I think Peggy and I would like to very sincerely offer to everyone here, and particularly you scholars, and that is that our son DJ would have been really proud of you.